Hey guys, today I'm looking at House of the Dead, Overkill. And so during sort of the Wii era where they thought, oh cool, this is a first person on rails, game, this is a perfect opportunity to introduce a bunch of, gameplay mechanics that revolve around, arcade shooters and stuff. Because you just like having an arcade shooter at home. And so that's pretty much what they went with. And so this was the culmination of that idea. So, I mean, House of the Dead is a long-running arcade series, and they thought they'd bring it to console, which is pretty cool. A really cool thing about this game is that it was co-op, and so you could always play this game with another friend. And of course, there's nothing really exciting or extreme or interesting about it. It basically is an on-rail shooter. What is very nice about the game is, in terms of home arcade shooters, this one was actually one of the better ones I've actually played. It wasn't as gimmicky as the other ones and felt really appropriate. The other thing I really did appreciate about it is also the ridiculous story, the goofy kind of disco-themed soundtrack as you're busting capping zombies left and right. And the story itself is just absolutely stupid bonkers. Like, they knew they did not care at all, and so you just get lines about revenge is like a good Chinese dinner with the sweet and the sour, and then the guy talking about his bladder problems. The whole game is just very silly and very wacky, and I love it because it's not trying to be anything more than what it is. It's kind of like, hey, look, this is a zombie shooting arcade game. There are no real stakes here. It's just about having fun and having a really stupid story. And, I appreciate that. Again, I'm not sure how much replayability this game has. There aren't any, hidden secrets or whatever. It's just about getting as many kills and combos and whatever. And again, for a Wii game, it looks pretty decent. But yeah, it kind of has this combination of this, maybe 70s grindhouse snuff film aesthetic, along with really cheesy and purposely cheesy and bad dialogue. So it's trying to be basically a bad movie, which is a really great vibe to go for when you're doing something like this. And yeah, the whole game just has a total satirical tone to it. And also, I love the dialogue between Agent Washington and Agent G. Agent Washington kind of is like the bombastic, angry, over-emotional black guy. And then you have the more reserved agent who's this completely sarcastic and nihilistic and removed from all the death happening around them. Their dialogue together is absolutely incredibly funny, honestly. Also, some of the songs in this game, they just, set the mood for this incredibly slapstick, nihilistic kind of energy. There's this one, a song about how his mother was a swamp zombie, and that's how he came to be, and his dad's telling him how they met, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. It has almost South Park levels of humor or energy, is kind of what I wanted to really get out there. But yeah, not a bad experience. I'm definitely not a fan of these arcade style shooters. Might as well do it in the actual arcade. But yeah, it was good. It was definitely a pleasant experience, though. And in terms of arcade shooters and how far they go, this is definitely one of the better ones. So yeah, that's it. See you guys.